Good day, sandwich fans. It's Sandwich Dad here again, and I think I'm going to go back to basics a little bit today. I've got a bun from a supermarket. I've got some bologna, also from the supermarket, a singular slice of hamburger cheese, a tub of parquet margarine, as well as a little bit of yellow mustard, and the last of my Kewpie mayonnaise. Yes, today I'm going to show you how I make a bologna sandwich on a bun. Although we all appreciate the finer things in life, sometimes a nice bologna sandwich is all you need to get by in a quick pinch. Perhaps not the most health-conscious sandwich, but probably one of the most cost-effective, especially for school lunches, bagged lunches, etc. Now let's spread some margarine on both pieces of the sliced open roll here. You can, of course, use butter if you like, but margarine is a lot easier to spread, particularly in Canadian winters, and certainly the cheaper option. Creates a nice barrier to avoid the bread getting soggy if it sits in a lunch kit, and also provides a barrier from any negative comments from people from the UK. The mayo I'm using, Kewpie mayo, might be slightly on the higher end of mayos, or at least it used to be. Regular mayo is about $6 or $7, whereas Kewpie is about $7 or $8. And anyways, I had to get rid of the last of it here anyways. We're going to spread our mayo. This is certainly an optional step, though it does provide a bit more optimal coverage. Also, I already had a dirty knife from the margarine, so might as well. Next up, a little bit of yellow mustard. That will just squirt on in a reasonable squiggle pattern, and I'm not going to spread that one for reasons I'll keep to myself. A man must have some mystery about him, don't you know? Next up, the bologna. Circular meat, circular bread. That's why I like a bologna bunwich. We're going to put one slice on first, and then I have a thing where I prefer the cheese not to touch the mustard. Or at least that's something I cared about in my youth, so my bologna sandwich system has stayed the same. So the cheese goes between the two pieces of bologna. Everything touches the bologna, but nothing besides the bologna touches the cheese. Fun! Let's close it up, inspect, squish test. Yes, very fresh bun from the grocery store. Very nice. Spin it around, give it a pat, and then we can finally cut diagonally, which when it's a circle is just straight across. Also not necessary, but we want to see the cross section and reveal. That's why you put the cheese in the middle. Look at that cross section. Phenomenal. Nothing like clean lines in a cross section. Here is my bologna bunwich that I'm going to have for lunch. As you can see, it squishes quite a bit. These buns are about 70% air. They love selling air at the grocery store. We'll just clean up the edge maybe a little bit there. There we go. Still the cheapest sandwich you can make at the grocery store despite the gouging. Only just over $1 per serving. Sandwich Dad, bologna sandwich. Good day!